relationship. Now we will just continue it. Okay, without further ado, let me just go to my today's job of talking about AI tools for research. I would like to share my screen now. Hope it is visible for everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is a one-day national level FDP on AI tools for research. Myself, Dr. Asha Joseph, Professor and Dean, School of Computer Science and Engineering, MVJ College of Engineering. AI tools for research. It is, you can say that it is revolutionizing now all the scientific research area. So AI, it is no longer a futuristic fantasy. It is transformative. It's a transformative force reshaping the very foundation of research across disciplines, different disciplines. And from accelerating discovery to enhancing communication, AI tools are empowering researchers to tackle any complex challenges with unprecedented efficiency and insight. So if I have to talk about the rise of AI in research, we can say that AI is transforming various fields of research, and it offers powerful tools to accelerate discovery and enhance productivity. So we will explore key AI tools and their applications in research. Before directly getting into the tools, a few more sentences I would like to add to my presentation. AI is already set to revolutionize scientific research across all disciplines. So the AI-driven research revolution, it is in the form of transformer models. And the transformer models are a form of AI adept at processing and generating complex information, which are at the forefront of this transformation. And these models can analyze large data sets, simulate complex phenomena, and generate new hypotheses across the wide array of scientific disciplines. So their ability to accelerate research is expected to touch every aspect of the scientific process, leading to more efficient discoveries. Let me just talk about the history of AI. Even if we are saying AI, many of the people, we are saying that AI has just come to the picture, but the foundation of AI or the initiation of AI was in the 1940s. And it was the artificial neurons were the ones which was conceptualized at 1940s. And second part, the second generation, I should say, it was early development of AI was in 1960s. And that was the birth of ELISA, simulation and human conversion. And coming to the AI winter and export system, when it was introduced, that was in the 1980s with the inaugural National Conference on AI. And in that particular conference, the concept of neural networks was introduced. Then coming to 1990s, it was, you can say that it was the revival or emergence of machine learning. And here the IBM's Deep Blue that was introduced, which had defeated the chess champion Gary Kasparov. And coming to 2000, the actual generative AI was introduced, and even the thought of deep learning has come into limelight. And by the time it has come to 2010, actually you can say the machines, the rise of AI was in 2010 more. That is image recognition, NLP, the birth of GANs, and OpenAI that was started in 2015, and now coming to 2020s. So it is actually reaching big horizons, you should say. The OpenAI's ChatGPT 3, 4, DALI, and Google's Bard machine, and Gemini, and along with Microsoft's Bing AI. So these are a little bit history about AI. So you can say a lot of research was going on from 1940s to 2020s, almost 80 years completed. So if I have to say again about the AI, rise of AI in research, the integration of AI into research has been gradual but yet impactful journey. So AI and diversity in research, it is actually, you can say that AI is transforming how scientists design cancer drugs and vaccines, study star formation, and understand the brain. And researchers are there from many different fields like astronomy, chemistry, neuroscience, biotechnology, and public health, And all these different fields are using AI tools to look for patterns in the data and to write code, find and summarize existing scientific literature, and even design experiments. So we can say that someday scientific discoveries might even be made entirely by AI. And early applications focused on automating different tasks such as data entry and literature searches. However, I can say that recent advancement in machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing have unlocked a new era of AI-powered research capabilities. And let us see what are the key areas of transformation now. Data analysis and hypothesis generation, experiment design and resource optimization, literature review and knowledge integration, peer review and publication, and collaboration and resource sharing, theoretical model development. So data analysis and hypothesis generation, if I talk, so there are so many different AI systems which are expected to accelerate data analysis significantly. And it will, we can say, identifying patterns in genetics, physics, or climate models more efficiently. And additionally, these AI systems may generate new hypotheses by uncovering connections that human researchers might overlook. And coming to the second point, experiment design and resource optimization. So AI is likely to optimize all different experiment designs, and even there won't be any reduced failed experiments. So you can say that there will be the number of failed experiments could be reduced, and the ability to test compounds or analyze complex biological systems that can be improved. And as a researcher, we are more into, we will be, all of us are doing literature review, and you will be trying to integrate the knowledge. So the review process, the literature review process, when you are using the AI tools, it is actually cutting down the time spent on the task by at least by 50%. So that AI systems can also uncover unexpected connections between different fields, fostering interdisciplinary research, and even it can help bridge traditionally isolated disciplines, like you can apply even quantum physics principles to biological processes. So that can also be done. And coming to the next point, that is peer review and publication. So that is what all of us researchers are looking forward for, more peer review and getting more publications. So AI assisted peer reviews can happen. It can speed up the publication process by, I should say, 30 to 50%. And it can even improve the quality of research through more thorough initial screenings. And even it can check, the AI research tools can check methodologies and statistical analysis, and it can even address reproducibility issues in various fields. And then coming to the collaboration, I will obviously I'll be showing the different tools for that, but before that I'm just giving an introduction. So collaboration and resource sharing, or AI can facilitate more dynamic global collaborations, and it can potentially increase successful international partnerships by around 40 to 60%. And these collaborations are particularly important for addressing global challenges such as climate change or pandemics. Those are the things which has taken so much international efforts were required. And coming to the last point, that is the key areas of transformation, that is theoretical model development. AI could explore vastly more theoretical possibilities, enabling the researchers to examine 10 to 100 times more models than the theoretical current method of having very less number of theoretical models. So the streamlining the research process, how exactly it is. So the rise of AI in research, we have told about, I have discussed about early applications focused on automating the different tasks. But now coming to the streamlining the research process. So streamlining the research process means AI tools are actually helping us to streamline the research process in very diverse ways or numerous ways. It is actually, we have the automated literature reviews, we have the experiment design and optimization, We have data management and organization. So if when I'm talking about the automated literature reviews, the tools, AI algorithms can sift through vast repositories of scientific literature, identifying relevant articles, extracting key findings, and summarizing them concisely. So this will give because before and after the researchers used to take a lot of time, especially when they are sitting and doing the literature review nights, overnight, sitting overnight and sleepless nights, sitting and what to say, reviewing their own papers. So it was very time consuming work. So that has become better by introducing these different one is like semantic scholar, AI powered literature search engine is there, and connected papers which visualizes relationship between the research papers, elicit that summarizes research papers and extracts key insights. I'll just show it one from my example. So this is the research scholar example. Okay, semantic scholar. Is it visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the semantic scholar. You can see here, this is a particular, you can create free account out here. You can then sign in and you can search for the papers. So here the correct number they have given. How many? It's 222, 879, 425 papers in from all the different fields. So here new improved API for developers, it is available. And these are introducing semantic. So once you can visit this site, I will give you the link you can copy, semanticscholar.org. But after the PPT, I think IoT Academy will be sharing the PPT to you. If it is not shared, we will be, we can give the links to you people. So using this is one of the method. And another one method what I mentioned was connected papers. So this also, the connected papers, how what you can do is, this is you can explore a lot of academic papers in a visual graph. So if you suppose if you are getting a paper name and what is the impact of that. So this is what I have just done. I just searched for my own algorithm. So that it is not actually it is under review. So this is an implementation of A2M2 algorithm using deep learning for music recognition system. So this is one of my paper. So when I have given this particular name here in the search criteria, it is giving me, there are a lot of related papers, the linked papers, or maybe the papers which I have taken as references. So you can see it is in the form of a different, you can see here, connected from each and every paper. Again, you can check for the connected papers. And from here, you can go for the Google Scholar. You can go for the publisher page. You can go for the semantic scholar. So it's not like you are searching in Google. And one paper name you are just giving here, but you are getting going to get a lot of papers, connected papers. Okay, so this is one another way. Then coming to the another one which I saw told was the elicit. So this is again another tool. These are all the different tools. Analyze research papers at superhuman speed, because all of us are searching for, we want everything to be in our hand very fast. So this previous process was very time consuming. So what it is, so automate time consuming research tasks like summarizing papers, extracting data, and synthesizing your findings. You can here also, you can freely sign up, and the paid sign up is also there. So these are some of the sites, they will be getting the data for you. For the government, UK government, the Google, the Stanford University, the World Bank, the from NASA, from all the different places, they'll be getting the information data. This is for you. And you can even search for the research papers. You can even ask what are the one particular topic itself. Suppose if you don't know the paper name, but you have something in your mind. So you can just type your topic over here and it will give you summary of you. It may not give you the paper, but it will give you the summary of top 4 papers. And it will give you which paper it is, what is the abstract summary, what is the main findings, what is the main intervention, outcome measures. So here, so whenever you are doing some project, you started with your research proposal, your PhD work. So you want to identify some papers where exactly the topic is given, and you don't want to read completely. If that is the case, you can depend on this because it will give you the paper ID, paper details, it will give you the abstract summary, it will give you the main findings, it will give you the limitations and what funding was given to you. All these different things you can get it. So that's a very good tool, I feel. And coming back to the PPT, now PPT is visible, I believe. So how do you unlock now? Once you are ready to go through you are ready to do the literature review. You have got some methods now. Other than your regular Google search, you understood what are the different tools you may be using. Some are semantic scholar, connected papers, and only three I am mentioning over here. So connected papers and other elicit. That can be used very nice way. Then what you can go for the next one is the unlocking the power of data. Everybody is searching for different data. Everybody is talking about the data set. Everybody is talking about the experimental way, how to do the experiment design and optimization. So AI can obviously assist in designing experiments, optimizing the parameters, and it can predict outcomes. It can lead to more efficient and cost-effective search. And this particular data management and organization, the researchers can organize, clean, and manage large data sets. It can ensure data integrity, and it can perform efficient analysis. Once you are ready for the now unlocking the power of data. In this, there are mainly 3 points I would like to talk. One is the data analysis and visualization. Second one is the predictive modeling and personalized medicine. So the explosion of data in recent years has created both opportunities as well as challenges for researchers. So AI is very crucial in unlocking the full potential of this data. So first one, as I told, data analysis and visualization. So the AI algorithms can analyze complex data sets. It can identify patterns and anomalies. It can generate insightful visualization that reveal hidden relationships and trends. And once coming to the predictive modeling, we are all using different tools. So here AI can build predictive models that forecast future outcomes, enabling researchers to make informed decisions. That is what we want, right? So the predictive modeling, it will enable us to make informed decisions and anticipate the risks which are on our way. The tools which we are, and coming to one more point, that is personalized medicine. The personalized medicine, that means the AI is actually revolutionizing healthcare by enabling personalized medicine. And many of the researchers are doing research in the field of healthcare, because I have seen many of the UG, PG projects and MTech projects, or many of the researchers are into the medical field. They are using the machine learning algorithms. They are using the deep learning algorithms. They are doing projects in diabetic retinopathy. They are breast cancer or dental oral cancer. Similarly, many different projects are doing. They are most of them are into the healthcare as well as the drug discovery, or you are going to go for the treatments which are tailored to individual patients based on their unique genetic and environmental factors. So what are the different types of tools here you can use to unlock the power of data? So you are already familiar with, I think you are already familiar with these tools which I'm going to mention. Those are, one is the TensorFlow and the PyTorch. This is an open source machine learning framework, and R, it's a statistical computing and graphics software with the AI capabilities, and Tableau and Power BI. That's a data visualization tool with AI powered insight. So let me, one by one, let me take it and show you what it is. The TensorFlow organization. If you take here, you can see it's an end-to-end platform for machine learning. So how to get started? It's very easy. You can see, go to this TensorFlow organization.org and you can view tutorials. You can see there are already written code present over there. Then you can just run quick start. You will be getting so directly you will be redirected to the collab That is one of the field many of the research are using. So here, these are like TensorFlow to quick start for beginners. Even if you are a beginner, even if you don't know much coding, you can make use of this. Okay, and you can try to implement whatever projects you wanted to do over here. So here again, you can see the state of web AI into 2024. And by seeing that there are GNNs you will be learning about, and you can the what's new in TensorFlow. These are the different. I would like to ask many of most of you researchers to make use of these particular AI tools, because I will not be executing everything and showing to you, because I don't have that much time, because I need to show whatever tools are available for the research purpose. So these, please try to explore TensorFlow to do some implementations in your work. Okay, so I'll be again sending the links to you. Now let me go back to the PPT. So next one is, other than TensorFlow, it is PyTorch organization. So here it is again similar to our TensorFlow. PyTorch, it's a our library, Python library, right? So here also, what are the different things? How can you install PyTorch, and how do you do it? And the ecosystem, there are different ones, and the community. So these are the different community you can even join. You can join the discussions and on different topics. Okay, so it's not just one PyTorch tool. It is there. When you join this, you will be getting a lot of different ideas by discussing with different researchers all around the globe. And there are different companies, Amazon, and there are different universities. They are using this particular thing. Back to our, and R is another tool everybody is using. So this is R project org. If you go and visit that, again here also you will be finding many useful information. So please make use of R. Even GitHub, you may be familiar with that. You can make use of this again. Coming to Tableau. So this is the site which will talk about the experience, the new Tableau. Here also you can register, you can try Tableau for free. So, and this is another tool which you will be using for visual analytics, right? So this is again, whenever you want to build a data culture in a product and graphical interfaces, you can use the Tableau. And whenever you want to do the data engineering or data analytics, and this is one of the trusted AI for everyone. Okay, so how the Tableau is made use of, that we can see. And finally, Microsoft's Power BI. So this is also a free version which is available for connect and visualizing any data, and that can be, you can use it in your research, and how it is bringing it all together around the globe. Okay, so that you can, this is another tool which you can use for the purpose of research. One by, because each and every tool, if I'm going to explain, that will take another maybe 1 hour. So I think you can just self-study this one. I'm just giving a guidance to all the different tools which you can use for the purpose of research. Okay. Now coming to the next one. Sorry. Yeah. Text analysis and language understanding. And many of you are doing PhD in this sentiment analysis, topic modeling, and language NLPs. So here, the text analysis and language understanding, the main area or the key area is the natural language processing. So here, that is a key area where AI is transforming our research. First one is the sentiment analysis. So sentiment analysis, what we do is the AI can analyze text data, such as whatever social media post you are making, or any news articles, or this can be understood by any public. So that public sentiment analysis we can do and identify any emerging trends. Then coming to the topic modeling, AI can identify and group related topics with the large volumes of text and help the researchers understand the broader context of their research. And then coming to the literature synthesis, mm, the AI can synthesize any information from multiple resources or multiple sources, providing researchers with a comprehensive overview of the particular topic. And for this purposes, what are the different tools we'll be using? So you are familiar with the GPTs, GPT-3, GPT-4 version, advanced language. This is an advanced language model for text generation and translation and analysis. And Spacey, that is the one Python library for NLP tasks named entity recognition and sentiment analysis. And another tool is Prodigy. This is an extensible annotation tool that gives you a new way to build custom AI systems. So we will refer, or we will visit one by one and see. And I'm pretty much sure that you are very familiar with the OpenAI GPT-4. Here, already since I have used this, it is not asking me to log in again if I have not used this before. So here, the input, this is how the explain the plot of central line a sentence where each word has to be in the next letter. So here output you can see a beautiful Cinderella dwelling eagerly. So the story it is going to give it. So there are so much differences from GPT 3.5 and GPT 3.4. So here the input what you are giving and the output what you are getting over here. So you can do the actual math. Okay. So this is one of the very good thing that any researchers can use. I will just show you another tool which I frequently use other than GPT-3 and GPT-4. I use here suppose I want to make a decision. I use Gemini. So I just wanted to write in detail about perceptrons. I am getting a lot of reply plus how the perceptron is working. Input I am getting and the code I am getting, the related site I am getting, mathematical equations I am getting, the actual perceptron algorithm I am getting. So whatever I want to ask, I can ask Gemini. So now, suppose I wanted to know something about the natural language processing. So I can just write, give me a paragraph about NLP. So what happened now? So it has started giving me the paragraph about NLP. Before I have asked for perceptron, there comes the prompt engineering. So suppose I want to know about something about deep learning. So I can say, give me or explain the deep learning concept with a diagram. So that is one difference from ChatGPT 3.5. So if I'm asking for a diagram, so my prompt is what I want to know about deep learning. So I'm giving deep learning concept, and plus I want a diagram also. So that is one thing now the Gemini gives me, or the latest version of GPT. So here what I'm getting here, we can see the deep learning concept it is explaining, key concept it is explaining, neurons, activation functions, backpropagation, convolution network, and finally it is showing me a diagram also, visual representation is also I'm getting over here, right? And then it is giving me the connected different sites also it has given me, so you can see www. And what else I can do with this, whatever content I have got received over here, I can share it in a Google Sheet, or I can mail it. I can regenerate. There are many different options. I can copy, I can listen, or by audio also I can listen, and I can share it here. I either share and export. If I click, it will take me to the Google shared documents. or I can even mail it. That also will, that can do using this kind of tool. I think that that will be very useful for most of you. And next, coming to the spacey.io, here, this is a Python tool, and or you can even say that it's a natural language processing tools. You can get things done very fast. Okay, so these are the different features. Here you edit the code and you can try the spacey tool. And here itself, and even for the large language models, LLMs, we can use this particular spacey. And other tool which I have already mentioned was the Prodigy. So this is efficient machine teaching, Prodigy. You can even try it out. So the training models, here you can see the code is being given to you. Okay, so this is an advanced NLP version. Now coming back to PPT, the other one which I mentioned, Prodigy. So build AI systems that do exactly what you want. So that is what you people are actually searching for when you're doing some research which is AI related or ML related. You want to be, sometimes you will feel like I want to implement or I want to build AI systems that which can do what you want. So here for that purpose, particularly you can use this particular tool. So it's an extensive annotation tool that will give you a new way to build custom AI systems. So you can even define your scheme. You can show the real world examples. So please make use of it. Please go through it and try to understand. It is very easy to use. So Prodigy will allow you to do the documentation also, and other different tools which is there, that also you can just go through it. Okay. So that was about our text analysis and language understanding. Now coming to the next point. See, this is how you will be getting the outputs if you are searching for the recommendation systems and sentiment analysis. Okay, now coming to the extracting insights from visual data. Those are the ones some of the researchers are more interested in. So when you some of your projects may be, or your work may be in the field of image processing or image recognition and classification. And image recognition and classification means your AI algorithms can accurately uh, identify objects, patterns, and even the anomalies in images and videos. And so usually you can say that it enables researchers to analyze vast amounts of visual data. And many of you are doing research in the field of medical imaging analysis. So here you can say that the AI is transforming medical imaging by enabling the automated detection of diseases such as cancer and maybe Alzheimer's, these are from the medical images they are able to identify and classify it. And comes to the remote sensing. So AI is actually used to analyze satellite imagery to monitor environmental changes such as deforestation and climate change. And what are the different tools used for these purposes, these kind of researches? So one is Google Cloud Vision API, mainly used for the purpose of image recognition and analysis. And another one you can say that Amazon recognition, the spelling you need to see. It's not C, it is REK, Amazon recognition. That is mainly used for the purpose of image and video analysis services. So here we will just take and see what it is. Cloud one, which I have already mentioned to you. So this is one particular API, extract insights from images, documents, and videos. So here, what is computer vision and multimodal generative AI we are actually using. So here, we can compare different document AI, cloud vision. It's not just one tool. There are many different tools in this particular itself, Google Cloud. Okay. So these tools, again, you can use for many different cloud vision, document. This is extracting insights from scanned documents and images. So many of the times, the OCR, the NLP, all these are, you have the scanned document, but you want to extract the data from it. Then video intelligence API. So analyzing video content, content moderation, those can be used. Visual inspection of AI. So those automating visual inspection tasks and Vertex AI revision, building and deploying custom models for specific needs. Gemini Pro Vision. Gemini I have already shown you. Then Imagen on Vertex AI. So these are some of the different tools which you can use for your, particularly for your research purposes. So you wanted to, whenever you want to extract insight from the images or documents or videos. So these are all the results of somebody else's researches. So which is openly given to you for you to make use of for your further research. Now coming to the next one, that is Amazon recognition. So Amazon recognition is, this is again automate and lower the cost of your image recognition and video analysis with machine learning tool. So what are the different benefits of Amazon recognition? It's quickly add APS, analyzing within seconds, and it is easily scalable. And again here, you are, as soon as you open this, you are getting the help of chatbot. It is asking you to do or help you. And why particularly Amazon recognition is used? Because it can help your business and development teams to solve your most pressing computer vision needs. So please visit these sites also and try to understand and how it can help you in your research. So here I have just given you the basic image recognition, object recognition. So here this will recognize as a man. Here it is recognizing it as a dog. Here it is recognizing it as cycle and a girl. And here it is a man, boy. And here the obstacles, the like it is car and bus, like that it is being recognized. Okay. So coming to the next topic, enhancing research communication. So AI, you can say that AI is transforming how researchers communicate their findings. So just doing literature review or literature survey and implementing using some tools or searching for the documents, that is not sufficient. You may have to communicate what your findings, right? So therefore that also we have different tools. One of the tool is used for automated report generation. So AI can generate reports and summaries of research findings, your outcomes, and so that it will save the researcher's time as well as effort. And other than the regular automated report generation, you may have to do some personalized communication also. Personalized communication in that area also AI can help. So AI can help you tailor your communication to specific audiences, and it can ensure their findings are effectively disseminated or deployed to the audience. And the research communication again, open science or open source platforms. So AI powered platforms are facilitating open sciences by enabling researchers to share their data, collaborate, do collaborative work, and reproduce research more easily. For these purposes, I'm just mentioning two different tools for the purpose of report or thesis typing. Already you can see whenever you are typing some messages, Grammarly will come up, right? And it will give you some different options. It will make you write things with confidence. So you can have the grammar properly, you can have your fluency, you can have the clarity, and formatting suggestions also it will give you. And some of the software are there which will allow you to do the plagiarism detection. That means you are not supposed to copy, you need to write on your own. But suppose if your English grammar is not that good, there are software AI tools which will help you to write properly. So that is one of the one is the tool is Grammarly. That's an AI powered tool or AI powered writing assistant, especially for the purpose of grammar, style, and clarity. And another tool is Philbot, which will allow you to do the paraphrasing and summarizing your report, your article. So these are just some of the examples I have shown you. The spell checker is there. So there are many different tools for that purpose, right? Okay, I'll just show you one. The Philbot last to the end of the presentation. I'll show you if you are not familiar. Okay, otherwise I will show now itself. And uh, so you are now, you have done the literature review, you have implemented your model, you've taken the help of the AI to build your model, to get the data set, to do the analysis, to get the images, to do visual analysis on videos, all these things you have done. And finally, you have come to the generation of report also, and writing neatly, with the clarity, all those things you have done. Now you need to see what are the other things you need to think about. The AI is actually responsible also, because responsible AI in research, how exactly you can say. The first thing, the AI becomes increasingly integrated into research. It is very crucial to address ethical consideration, because simply copying from somewhere and showing that plagiarism, you may be thinking that, okay, once I have given my data to the generative model or GPT or Gemini or Google's Bard or Microsoft's Bing, it will give you the data which is not at all copy. It's not like that. You are not allowed to go use these things and just copy paste and write an article. No, that is now the AI, the GPTs also, there are tools which will check plagiarism and find it out whether it is a copy from the chat GPT or from the Gemini, from that kind of tools. So you need to write your own data also. And that is why you are actually responsible. And it's a crucial issue. You have to keep your, what should I say, ethical considerations also. The first point I would like to mention is algorithmic bias and fairness. So this an algorithm can perpetuate biases present in the data they are trained on, or leading to unfair and inaccurate results. So researchers, as a researcher, we should be mindful of these biases and take steps to mitigate them. And comes to the next point, transparency and explainability. So AI models can be complex and opaque, and making it difficult, that will make it difficult to understand how they arrive at their conclusions. So as a researcher, we must strive to develop transparent and explainable AI models. Coming to the next point, that is data privacy and security. So as a researcher, we must ensure that privacy and security of sensitive data, which you usually use to train AI models. So that is why most of the time, if anybody is saying to you that I am will be doing particular research on medical data or health related data, then the first question or first comment from other person will be, okay, medical data, it is confidential data. How did you get this particular data? Then you may be saying, okay, suppose one of my research scholar is doing research on diabetic retinopathy. The very first question I have asked him was, how are you expecting to get the data or the data set, especially for the diabetic retinopathy? Because he is doing research by analyzing the images of retina. So how are you expecting to get this data? So he told, I have some person in Vasan Eye Care, so I will try to. But still, even if you are getting the data, patient's data from a hospital, which is actually kept as confidential. So you have the responsibility to adhere to the rules and the professional ethics, and simply getting the data or simply taking the data from the hospital, it is not allowed, right? The responsibility is there. At the same time, if you are using the AI search engines, you may get some data which is publicly available. For that purpose, you have this Kaggle data set and medical data sets. Those different data sets are available, which will allow you to, without losing your ethics, right? Without losing your responsibility, which will allow you to get the data from the different data sets. So it's a balance. There should be a balance between getting the data from the data sets or just copying from or you making use of the AI search engines. So here the ethicality comes where the regulation, the privacy, mitigation of bias, transparency, and relevance. And even it's not just ethical, or you are talking about on not only about the professional ethics, but whether it is legal, that also you need to see. So it will allow, the governance will allow you whether the confidentiality is kept, the liability is kept, accuracy is there, decision making you have discussed and done. So such things you may have to again think upon and decide. And what are the challenges and strategies again? So while AI promises significant advancements in research, several challenges are to be addressed. First one is data privacy and ownership. So as AI drives more data-driven research, concerns about data privacy and ownership will increase. And wherever you are doing research, those institutions must develop robust data governance frameworks to balance the need of openness with the protection of sensitivity or proprietary information. And coming to workforce adaptation, the shift towards AI enhanced research, it will require reskilling the scientific workforce. So there can be training programs could be introduced to help researchers effectively use AI tools. At the same time, maintaining domain expertise. Ethical consideration, this is what I was again telling. The AI plays a very large role in research, but ethical questions will arise, especially in the sensitive data, which I have already mentioned, like the health or medical social science research. And so the organizations should establish clear guidelines to ensure that human judgment remains central in that kind of critical decisions. And funding and resource allocation is another one. Transitioning to AI-driven research requires substantial investment. So you need to find out who can fund you, okay, and who can give you the allocation of the different resources. So these are some of the challenges which you will come across when you are doing the research. And what are the actionable recommendations? So for institutions and companies looking to capitalize on AI's potential, several strategies are essential. So first one is develop an AI integration roadmap. So that means create a plan for integrating AI into research processes, including the timelines, infrastructure upgrades, and workforce training. Second point is to foster AI human collaboration skills. So invest in teams' capabilities to work with AI systems. So that will involve not just technical skills, but also the ability to critically evaluate AI generated insights with a specific scientific context. And obviously establishing ethical guidelines, so that we need to develop clear ethical guidelines whenever you are making use of AI in research, addressing data privacy, bias, and balance between AI and human decision making. And form cross-disciplinary teams. So creating teams that blend domain experts with AI specialists, so that you can ensure appropriate application of AI tools and accurate interpretation. And obviously, you need to invest in scalable AI infrastructure. So what is the future of AI in research? This is advancement in AI capabilities. The future of AI research is bright with the continued advancements in different areas like explainable AI, federated learning, integration of AI with other technologies, and the potential of AI-powered new scientific discoveries and breakthroughs. Explainable AI means developing AI models that are more transparent and understandable to humans. Federating Federated learning means enabling collaborative research without the need to share sensitive data. So I have given a link over here, federated with google.com. I will share it again. Then AI-powered scientific discovery, that means you using AI to discover new knowledge and insights that would be impossible to find through the traditional methods. So these are some of the diagrams just I have wanted to show you to show the future of AI in research. And the road ahead. So the integration of AI, particularly transformer models, represents a paradigm shift in scientific research. AI not only promises faster research, but it also allows us to explore realms previously beyond reach. That is the basic point. So it is allowing us to explore the realms previously beyond reach, unlocking solutions to some of humanity's biggest challenges. However, adopting AI requires rethinking how research is conducted, teams are structured, and resources are managed. So, as a final word, in the coming years, AI won't just generate new scientific insights, but it will reshape the very process of discovery itself. So, leaders in scientific institutions and research driven businesses must embrace this change and invest strategically to thrive in this new era of AI science. So, as a conclusion, AI is transforming the new research landscape, empowering researchers to tackle complex challenges, and it is allowing us to unlock its full potential to accelerate scientific discovery and address some of the world's most pressing challenges. So, with this word, I think I will stop over here. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me. And the last point I would want to show was the federated learning, because that is what I just wanted to show over here. So what is federated learning? You are able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So federating learning is, you can see 5 mobiles are kept over there. So this is building better products with on-device data and privacy by default. So here, this is, please note down this link, all of you. This is, I want you people to go through it. It's a comic by Google, but it will allow you to understand what is federated learning. So federated learning means, as they say, it's a new approach that can handle our privacy concerns and improve functionality. So please go through this comic. It's a story like that. Whenever you don't want to share your sensitive data, but you want to do training, right? So sensitive data is not shared, but you can do the training on your device itself, using your own device itself. But your sensitive data is not taken, right? And that is known as federated learning. But only to do that federated learning is, that means your device should be eligible, and whatever data in your sensitive data is there in your device, that will not be taken into the server. So that is about the federated learning. That is the futuristic one. Now it started already. So you can please go through it and understand it. So these are some of the AI tools for research. So with this, I would like to end my presentation over here. Thank you. Thank you so much. So any doubts?